you for tuning in to Worship Rush with LB, and I'm your host, LB. I'm a creative writer and a praise dance choreographer, and tonight it's my pleasure to speak with you one more time. Today I want to talk to you about fear. Unfortunately, the world is still consumed with doubt and fear, built mostly from the fear of the unknown. We're not sure what's going on in the world or what's going to happen next. So we get defensive just in case we become the next victim of what strange element snatched away our friends and loved ones. We get defensive because now there's a debate which political party is the best, whether males are the dominant sex or whether whites are superior to the other races, or blacks even have the intellectual capacity to be classed as human beings. And so we become fearful of the unknown. If I'm not part of the dominant political party, will I have equal rights and benefits? But then the answer to the other question depends on if I'm male or female. Because as a man, I might stand a chance, but as a black man, I'm seen as a threat. I'm either too black, so I'm not handsome enough, too huge, makes me look scary, too serious, so I must be thinking evil, too quiet, so I'm sneaky. Moving too fast means I'm running from a crime I must have committed, and moving too slow means I'm just lazy with no care in the world. So I live in fear that I'm going to be judged because of the distinctive feature that makes me the unique individual the Creator designed me to be. Yes. This makes me live in fear. And as to a woman, I'm only good for one thing, and that one thing can be misused and abused to the point that it loses its flavor. And too bad if I'm a black woman because now I'm definitely at the bottom of the food chain. Wrong political party, wrong sex, and definitely wrong race means I'm nothing. I'm too big, I'm greedy. If I'm too thin, I'm on drugs. If I'm too bold, I'm called loud. If I'm assertive, I'm called vulgar and ghetto. If I work hard, they think I'm trading my morals for promotion. If I'm home raising my kids, then I must be too lazy and seeking handouts from the government. I'm never good enough because I never live up to what they expect me to be. And so I live in fear that I'll die trying, but will never be good enough. I'm now the underdog, they say. So I live in fear. Fear of the unknown. Take a minute and let that sink and listen to this beautiful instrumental entitled Forest of Fear by Akash Gandhi. Welcome back. So, we're still talking about fear. So, the Bible says a lot about fear. In Isaiah 43, verse 1, it says, "Don't fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by my name, and you are mine." In Isaiah 43 and 10 says, "Fear not, for I'm with you. Be not dismayed, for I'm your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold you with the right hand of my righteousness." And in 2 Timothy 1 and 7, God says, "I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind." In Numbers 14, verse 33, when Moses sent the 12 spies out to the land, they were scared because they saw their enemies as giants and themselves as grasshoppers. Now, after 12, Caleb and Joshua saw something different. To Caleb and Joshua, they were the giants and the enemies were the grasshopper. What's the difference between those spies? The 10 went out in fear. Joshua and Caleb went in faith. We got to trade our fear for faith because we have a God that is bigger than all our problems. He's bigger than everything that's bothering us, everyone that's bothering us. He's bigger. And not just that he's bigger, but he promised never to leave or forsake. He promised that if we lean on him and put all our worries and our cares in his hand, he's going to take care of it. Now, his timing, as I said before, is not our timing. So it might seem like he's not working fast enough and he's not doing what we want him to do. But if we learn to rest assured that everything is going to be okay because he's our provider, he's our protector, he's going to take care of us because that's what he said. And he said his words will not come back void. Whatever he says, he means. So we got to go out bold and strong, believing in that God who never lies, in that God who promises to take care of us. In Psalm 3 verse 6, says, "I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side." So you see, no matter how many are against you, it can't be more than your God. And he knows what's going on and he's going to take care of it in due time. We can never overcome our fear if we continue to see our troubles as giants. We have to believe that we are greater than what troubles us and that we are victorious through God who gives us strength. Take another minute here and listen to this instrumental called "For We Are Many." And remember that many are those who might rise up against us, but they can't number our God. So we're going to listen to this instrumental "For We Are Many" by Cooper Cannell. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, back to our talk on fear. We can never live up to the expectations of everyone because we're going to please one and lose the other. Because what pleases some people, others are against it. We could never please the other person. But then we please them in some areas and then we go back to the others and they're not pleased. So we can equally please everyone, but we can find the middle ground. And the middle ground is believing in God, pleasing God, doing what's spiritually, morally, and legally right. Once we get that down, then everyone else will fall into place and what they want to believe, what they care about, what pleases them. But as long as we are pleasing our Creator, that's all we want to know. And as long as we are happy with our choices and we feel comfortable in our choice and know that we are spiritually, morally, and legally right, then we don't need to worry about others. Remember to never give in to your fears. Keep fighting for your rights to peace, joy, and happiness. Your race, your sex, your religion, or anything else that makes you different should not rob you of that. We have come too far to go back now to the times when people are segregated because of their differences. In the words of the late Jacob Miller, forward ever and backward never. Let's forward in freedom, forward in love, forward to changes for the best, forward in unity, forward in peace. Let go of the fear and the chains that binds you. We have come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, and we can keep on keeping on if we just hold fast to Him. Let's stand up and fight, Black kings. Hold up your heads, Black queens. You are better than they say you are and stronger than you think. That was an instrumental entitled How Far We Have Come, also by Cooper Cannell. I sure hope you enjoyed it. It was great talking with you this week, and I sure hope you were blessed, you were inspired, and most of all, encouraged to live your life to the fullest, no matter what. I invite you to check out my Facebook page, Creative Worship Inc. LPB, and my site, creativeworshipinc.com. They are under some constructions at the time, but you could keep checking. There should be stuff up on the Facebook. You see some of my praise dance, my plays, and my poems. So please check it out and just let me know what you think. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a wonderful week. Peace out.